Ultimate S is a Smash Ultimate mod that changes all of the characters in the pre-existing cast of Ultimate, and there's also newcomers as well, which if you haven't checked out the other video that goes over the rest of the cast, check that out. Actually a lot of work that has been put into this stuff. It's really good to see because honestly a lot of people don't even know that Ultimate has really high quality mods like this. So if you want more modded videos, make sure to subscribe down below, and if you're interested there's also a Discord, so check that out. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys are the best. So Toad is in this game and I really love this iteration of the character. Here's his jab, it's a 3-hit combo starter and I absolutely love the animations. Forward tilt is also a strong attack with a hammer. The nair is also a simple kick attack, but you can use this as an actual combo tool for Toad. It also is a potential way to do low percent combo strings, and it's a strong edge guarding tool. Or forward air is a very slow but strong attack. Down air is a ground and pound, it's a deadly edge guarding tool. And neutral B can carrot pull, allows Toad to pull out an item. See a lot of interesting quirks that are in the new Super Mario Bros. Games that are part of Toad's moveset. Also dash attack is this here. Up smash, Toad actually breaks a block, and then down smash is a thwomp attack, and then up throw, Toad actually shoots the opponent out of a pipe, and then forward throw chucks the opponent off stage. And then here's down throw and back throw. You can see how really well animated. I love just Toad in this game, looks really good. He is a combo centric character with a lot of quality of life animations, and here's his final smash too, because I know some of you, even though we don't play with final smashes on, some of you want to see this anyways, I know. But this represents a lot of aspects of the Mario franchise that just currently is not represented, and they actually have some really niche Mario power-up references and items, so this is really cool. The up tilt animation, I'm giving a compliment to an up tilt. I love it though. Rayman has a really unique moveset. Rayman also has several unique attacks that are obviously references from the games. Like his neutral air, here's the cartwheel attack, or his up tilt. Here's his down tilt, and he can do a sliding headbutt out of it. Jab 1, 2, and 3 are here. The third hit is noticeably disjointed, and forward tilt is a chest bump, while up tilt is an upward drop kick attack, and down tilt is a dual leg sweep. Dash attack is a spinning lariat. It's based on one of the moves that Rayman actually does in Rayman Legends, and forward smash is actually a wind-up punch that has extreme amounts of range and disjoint. It's just wow. It's another Rayman Legends reference. A flip kick is up smash, and down smash does a downwards ground punch, and then nair is a spinning lariat, while forward air, back air, and up air are the following, and down air is a flurry of downward punches. Here's all of his throws, and you can see how he does a Shoryuken for one of them. Down throw allows him to punish opponents and allows him to hop over them. It's a combo tool. Neutral special, he pulls out a plunger gun, and this plunger pulls out Rayman towards the opponent, to when it's actually connected, it can be canceled on hit. And the plunger can actually grab walls. It's a really, really cool tool. Side special is he'll hit the player, and then if there's a wall nearby, Rayman will actually bounce off of it. And then up special begins with the twirl of his hair, and this actually allows him to act in a omnidirectional hover. And his aerials can be used out of it, and he will go into free fall afterwards. It's kind of like Game & Watch a little bit. It also allows him to have a lot of distance, as you never know what he's going to do out of it. And down special, he actually leans back while launching himself in the air, and this is actually a really good tool for recovering. The aerial version is a stall and fall, which spikes. Rayman is really good in this game. I know a lot of people have said one of the better characters in this game for sure. And also here's his final smash. Bomberman is a somewhat fast character with a floaty fall speed, and his down special is a bomb attack that disappears after 4 seconds. He has a really unique quirk that a lot of people I don't think really notice. Is he has some really, yes, he can spawn a bomb, and this becomes a physics object on the field, so he can essentially kick it around. Also here's his tilts, his dash attack, and his smash attacks are really explosive, as you know, duh, right? His nair is also an exploding attack, and it kills off stage. It's really strong. Forward air is also allows him to edge guard off stage, and down air is a spinning attack, and up air is a vertical KO attack, while neutral special is the boxing gloves. And this move can actually be charged the further it goes. Up B is combo jet, and this allows him to fly upward in the air, and side B is explosive suplex. It is essentially like a Ganondorf side B off stage if it was, you know, explosive. And also Bomberman has some really interesting quirks that I think would be probably really difficult to program, like his bomb mechanic. And no other character has something like that in Ultimate, so it's really nice to see such a unique quirk to his moveset be brought forward. Now Masked Man should be familiar if you've seen other versions of the character out there, this is heavily inspired by PM Remix or Rex. He has some slight changes on a lot of his moves. Most of the PMEX stuff is here, so here's his jab, also his tilts, his smash attacks, all this stuff is being brought forward, but his forward tilt sends a little bit further away, and here's his smash attacks. Down smash that hits on both sides, it covers rolls, while forward smash is a leaping attack, and up smash is sort of a reference to Lucas's up smash. I wonder why. Gee, is that a spoiler? Are we allowed to spoil this game? Walking spoiler man is what I call the masked man. All of his attacks in forward air and down air are actually a little bit different moves compared to the PMEX version. His neutral special is a charge attack, and down special also is completely different move now, as it's the PMEX magnet that was inspired from Lucas is not here. It's a new multi-hit attack. PK Thunder is tied to his side special. And finally, here's his final smash. Sandbag is a mix of PMEX and also Smash Flash 2, so you essentially got a hybrid of those two elements being put together. Neutral B is the CD projectile. This allows him to heal himself. Up special, he hits himself downward, and this makes him become metal. And his side special, he throws himself. Here's his tilts and his smash attacks. He's a rather goofy character with some slow animations. It's pretty clear that he's sort of inspired by, you know, other joke characters in Smash. So while he could be seen as a joke character, I say give it some time. Maybe if he's fleshed out a little bit more, he could actually be a really solid character, especially if he's taking influence from the Smash Flash 2 version. Now, just as me writing this video, Peppy was added in the most recent update. I honestly never would have thought that we would reach the point of Peppy being added to Ultimate's engine. It seems really surreal seeing him here. There's a lot of moves that are using a large gun as his main weapon of choice, and there's also a couple moves that share a lot of animations from Fox, for example. But overall, his moveset has some really interesting quirks, like being able to basically allow him to zip across the stage with this gun right here. He is a really quirky and interesting character for as far as a spacey archetype mixed with a lot of quirkiness that you would probably expect from Peppy. So this middle ground being brought together, I think, is an interesting way to at least bring Peppy over to the Ultimate S. It reminds me a little bit of Faye here and there, if anyone's played Beyond Melee. Kind of looks like some of the moves are inspired by that here and there. Also, you probably thought I forgot. No, I didn't forget it. They actually snuck in Bandana D and Funky Kong in the most recent update. I totally did not know these characters were in the game until I just booted it up, and I was like, oh my god. If you know anything about me and the channel, you know I wanted Funky Kong kind of as a joke, but this moveset in Ultimate S, they basically fully embrace the idea of just giving Funky Kong a really unique moveset. And I know this has been around in the community for a while, so the fact that he has a fully complete moveset and is basically not a clone of Donkey Kong, a lot of people would probably think they would go that direction. That is absolutely where they did not go. This is a very complex moveset. Here's the smash attacks, the special moves, tilts, jabs, all that stuff, and of course the final smash. I snuck this in at the very end because I actually did not know he was in this build, so really cool that they added him. I think Funky Kong has deserved a place in Smash just for the fact that he could be an easy echo fighter, but if they want to go somewhere like this, they definitely could go this more complete route. But it's a pretty complex moveset, I'm not gonna lie. It becomes a fucking plane. And then of course they added Bandana D, which again, if you're gonna add a Kirby rep, it just makes sense that Bandana D would be the next one. And this is a mix of the PM Remix, the Rex moveset of the character that's been out for quite a long time. And this is a little bit of Ultimate S's spin on it, as well as there's some moves in here that Bandana D does not have in that original version of the character. So things like his side special, which is actually a KO move. This was a really, wow, I was kind of shocked when I saw that. He has a chargeable side B that can kill. It is really cool looking. I love to see this. But yeah, with the update with Peppy and these two other characters, I think this is a nice way to add a lot of the other mods that are around in the Ultimate scene, and putting them into Ultimate S, I think, allows people like me to be introduced into them. But anyways, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. There will be videos on more Smash mods in the future, so make sure to check those out. Thank you guys. Yes, Funky Kong is peak, I know, right? Yes, he finally has a surfboard. Okay. Is he gonna be as broken as Mario Kart 8 Funky Kong? God, I hope not, okay? Either way, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Ultimate S has a lot of good stuff going on, and they just released a new update, so make sure to check that out. Make sure to subscribe, Discord down below. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Alright, peace.